Today's video is crowdfunded by you and sponsored by Midwest Homes for Pets. It's vital to continually challenge your dog and continue to teach them beyond the basics. In today's video, I'm going to show you some tricks that every dog has to know. Tell me how many things your dog knows in the comments below. Click thumbs up to let me know that you like our videos. Also like me on Facebook at facebook.com/TheZachGeorge. And also I want to give you guys a huge thank you. Our crowdfunding effort on patreon.com/TheZachGeorge is going terrific. By the way, when you contribute $10 or more per month as a special thank you, I'm going to send you a signed Frisbee along with a clicker. I'll have a link in the description so you can check it out. Jose, Suzanne, tell me why you guys got a lab.
They're such great dogs. They're happy.
We knew we wanted a big dog that we could take for walks, play with, and that kind of thing.
I met up with you guys a few days ago, and I was so impressed with how much you've taught Baco already. He was fetching in the backyard, and he was listening to you, and he's just a pretty chill dog, especially for being a young puppy. Why do you think you've had so much progress so fast with him?
I think I've just dedicated a lot of time to him. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to train him and how to do things properly. I work with him at least half an hour before I go to work, and then when I come back to work, we go with him together, work for another 40 minutes.
You work roughly an hour a day with him on training, and that's what I tell people. During that first year of training, if you can somehow find an hour a day, good 4 or 5 days a week, you know, throughout the day, that will equal a super trained dog, provided you go about it right. And you can obviously see the description of this video for a complete guide on teaching your dog the basics. When you have this much momentum, it makes so much sense to keep challenging your dog. So many people make the mistake of trivializing tricks with their dog, but the basics are sit down, stay, come, some leash walking, and a couple other things. That's not very much to continually challenge a smart dog like Baco. I've always looked at tricks as the equivalent of math for dogs. It's a way to teach them to reason, to really generalize core concepts. You're teaching your dog to understand our language, real, true communication, beyond just basic one-word requests from them. I love using clicker training for tricks. Now, I know you guys had a little bit of resistance to clicker training, which is totally normal, but I hope to demonstrate how clicker training can speed up your progress today. The first thing I want to do is condition Baco to the clicker to let him know that every time that clicking sound goes off, he's going to get something great. Now, for those of you that need a more proper introduction to clicker training, I'm going to have an amazing video in the description. Would you mind if I work with him for a little bit?
Be my guest.
I want to let him know every time that click goes off, he's going to get paid. He's going to get that treat. Now, the advantage to clicker training is it allows you with pinpoint accuracy to mark the instant your dog is on the right track. Giving our dogs feedback like that is essential in order to get fast progress with them. My goal right now is simply to let him know that every time this goes off, he's gonna get a tiny piece of turkey right there. I'm gonna actually hold the clicker over here to not startle Baco, because I don't know if he's ever heard a clicker like this. Clicker training is not a complicated thing. It's one of the easiest things in the world. Now, if he automatically sits, that will be my cue that he's starting to make the connection, simply because most people, when they're teaching their dog, they teach them to sit for a treat very early on. There it is right there. See that? Good job, very nice. I'm really satisfied that he understands what the click means. I'm hoping to teach Baco today how to speak or how to bark when we ask. Now, this is very much a wild card. You can't be guaranteed you can get this in a single training session, but fingers crossed here. The first thing I want to do is let Baco know that, hey, I've got some really good chicken here, and I'm gonna let him know it's there. I'm gonna wait. They very often will vocalize, will very often bark as if to say, hey, give me that treat. Any hint that he's thinking about barking, I'm going to click him and reward him. So this takes a minute. We're just gonna wait. I don't know if you saw that. You did, okay, but you could see right there, he started to light up. You could see his lips start to raise as though he was about to bark. I wanted to click the thought entering his mind there. We're talking about precision timing here. That's very important when teaching a trick like this. I'm gonna try and get him a little more peppy, so yeah, that's working. Look at him. Yes, right there. He did a really, really small silent speak. You could see he kind of vocalized. We're getting some momentum here, I think. That second one I liked. I mean, this is a delicate one here. Gosh, I hope we get this. It would be cool, but it's okay if we don't. Yes, good, very good, awesome job. I'm gonna give him all of that to let him know I love that little bark that he did. Now I'm gonna try and keep momentum going here. I'm gonna get some more chicken. Yes, good. I mean, that, again, we're rewarding small vocalizations here. Yes, Yes! Yes! Awesome! Look at that! You did it! When your dog breaks new ground like that, it's really important to kind of give them an extra big reward in those beginning stages to really let them know how much you like that. We have several small vocalizations there, and we even have one really good one, so I'm thrilled with that. I think one more training session and he's gonna be golden on this. You know, when you have a young dog like Baco, it's also really important to make sure that you control their environment so bad habits don't get established in the first place. Supervision is vital, but it's not always practical to supervise. For example, when you're sleeping, it's important to make sure your dog has a safe place to sleep and where they'll not destroy your stuff either. Midwest Homes for Pets makes the best crates I've seen. This is their Ovation Trainer. I love how easily it sets up and collapses. One of the things that makes the Ovation Trainer really special is that it has 2 doors. Now it does a couple of things. That gives you a lot of variety as to where you can put it in your house. But see this little feature? Have you ever seen a crate like this? Notice how it folds over the top. In other words, there's no room being taken by opening it. So you can easily put it into a corner like this. And when you're first introducing a crate to a dog, it's very, very important that you make sure they can come and go as they please. This is a safety catch here so that this can't fall down on your dog. It catches right here. You see that? Isn't that great? This Max Lock door system is fantastic as well because you get that extra security there.
Be sure to check the description to find out how you can get your Ovation Trainer or any of the other awesome products offered by Midwest Homes for Pets.
One of the easiest tricks to teach almost all dogs is how to shake hands. We're gonna see if we can have some success since Baco is on such a roll today. In order to teach your dog to shake, sometimes it's as easy as just tickling the back of one of their paws. Yes, he lifted his paw right there. I love that. I'm gonna click that and reward that. Yes, very good. Look at him, he's just lifting it right up. You're so good. Now, it's important that when your dog does something new like this, that you say what they do as they do it. This confuses a lot of people. Let me demonstrate. Yes, shake, good. You see that? So first we acknowledge, yes, I like that. Then we say what they did. Shake. What we do not do is shake, 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 shake. There's no use saying a word over and over to your dog if they don't know what it means. So we want to be very deliberate in how we explain what words mean to our dog. Shake. Very, very good. You are so awesome. So, I mean, you can see it's that easy. Shake is a super easy trick to teach, and remember, this really builds their communication. I think for our next trick, I'd like to teach Baco how to sit pretty or sit up like this. This is a really fun trick. It's a good exercise in teaching your dog how to focus a little bit longer as well, how to have more sustained concentration during the training process. Now, we've got this rug to get him some traction so he's not slipping everywhere. When you're teaching your dog to sit pretty, you first want to put him into a sit like this, and then you want to just lure them up. Go on. Yes! Did you see those front paws come off the ground? That's what we want to do. Really good work. Sit. Yes! Good boy. Good. Here, you want some more? Go on. Yes! Good. And now we've got momentum. When you get momentum like this, keep it going if you can. Might take a little bit of practice. I'm gonna try and get him to go a little bit higher. Yes, good job. This is what your beginning training session should look like for Sit Pretty. You're just trying to get them up a little bit. Now, if you want a more comprehensive video on teaching your dog to sit pretty, see the description of this video. Be very understanding too if your dog is unstable or falling over. This is an unnatural position for them to be in. So it takes a bit of muscle memory, usually 1 to 2 weeks of practice with this, and they'll feel more comfortable. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Also like me on Facebook at facebook.com/TheZachGeorge. Tell me how many things your dog knows in the comments below, and thank you to all our patrons on patreon.com/ZachGeorge. Don't forget, when you contribute $10 per month, I will send you a signed Frisbee and a clicker to say thank you, and you're also supporting positive training in the process. Jose, Suzanne, you guys did totally awesome, and Baco, you're awesome.
For a more detailed and fun lesson on clicker training, check out my clicker video, or if you're in the mood to teach tricks, watch How to Teach Your Dog to Sit Pretty. If you haven't seen 5 of the strangest dog training myths, you're gonna love that video. And if you're new to teaching dogs, you must see Teach Your Dog 8 Things in 7 Days. Don't forget to subscribe, and you guys rule. Thanks a lot, guys.